Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with golden soil and a well-fought on. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Good morning, everyone. My name's Sam Ricketts, and I'm the very proud Pro Vice-Chancellor Indigenous here at Macquarie University. Distinguished guests and graduates, I would like to invite Uncle Chris Tobin, representative of the Darug people, to offer the traditional acknowledgement of country. Uncle Chris.
Thank you. Bujimulina, everyone. Good morning. Nalawa, welcome. We begin today by acknowledging that we gather together on Wallamedical country, the traditional country of the Darug people, and ancestral clan lands of the Wallamedical, the Snapperfish people. I wish to also pay my respects to our old people, our elders and our ancestors, and to thank the university for the invitation to come and do this ceremony with you. The acknowledgement of country remains, for me, one of the beautiful and sweet features of contemporary Australia, where we pay respects to those that have gone before us, as well as affirming ourselves as a community or a nation that stands with Aboriginal Australia in our common pursuit of for the social and environmental healing of our country. My family, in fact, descend from Yarramundi, a respected elder and cleverman of the neighbouring Burrabrongal clan during the early years of colonisation. He saw that our survival in this new world could best be secured if we could learn more about it. So he enrolled his daughter, Bullingai, or Maria, into the Native Institute, a school set up in 1815 by Governor Macquarie, offering formal education to Aboriginal children. Maria studied there for several years and used her newly acquired skills to lobby and eventually secure some land for herself and her family out along the Richmond Road. Other Aboriginal families soon joined them, seeking refuge there during the brutal displacement of Aboriginal people throughout the 1800s. And the place became known as the Blackstown, where the present-day city of Blacktown gets its name. We are very proud of her, as I'm sure your families are of you here today. And with good reason. Your success is our success. Your advancement, our advancement. Now that was probably better understood in more traditional times when camp groups were smaller and clans abided by strict sharing laws, which meant the food that you caught and brought back was distributed throughout the rest of the camp. Your skills and good fortune were thus enjoyed by all. Your efforts literally nourished the rest of the community. And you in turn were looked after by them. Yes, we can live quite beautifully when we work together. Our Aboriginal ancestors certainly lived well in many respects, and I use occasions like this to offer them to yourselves as a model or a benchmark on how good to expect our lives today. You see, when Captain Cook arrived here a little over 250 years ago, he described the people he encountered as one of the happiest people he'd met. They owned nothing, he wrote, but the tools they carried. They were mostly naked and made their shelters from the bark of trees without cutting them down, and fed their families from the earth without excessive tilling or clearing. There was no slavery, no rich and poor, and no homelessness. People cooperated to collect the resources that were needed, which were then shared out according to strict Aboriginal law. Our lands are maintained in their natural state through fire and responsible harvesting. Our rivers and waterways kept clean and unpolluted, with people drinking out of them as they've done here in Wallamatta for the past 20,000 years. So please consider this is not some dream yet to be achieved or far-off ideal. This is normal life for us, and for the longest time, and not that long ago. So there's really no good reason why we should expect less for ourselves and our children than what our ancestors enjoyed. Admittedly, there's a lot more of us. However, we are a clever people, and there is still much magic in the world, I like to believe. So graduates, I would say expect great and wonderful things from your life. Life is good, we are naturally happy, and normally very good at looking after each other and the earth. I would just ask that you share your skills with the rest of us where you can, and keep following that beautiful spirit within you that got you this far. Do this, and I'm confident we can put together a world we can be proud of and a future that is worthy of our children. We can all do our bit. I'll do mine now by winding up and letting you graduate. Just want to say congratulations to all of you. Have a wonderful day and all the best in our collective futures. Thank you. Yano.
Thank you, Uncle Chris. I'm pleased to introduce Deputy Vice-Chancellor, People and Operations of Macquarie University, Professor Eric Knight.
Thank you, Chris Tobin, for your heartfelt acknowledgement of country. Your presence is always appreciated, and it's wonderful to be able to have you at today's ceremony. It's my great honour and pleasure to welcome you all to this graduation ceremony. I extend a special greeting to you all from members of our University Council, the governing body of the university. We hope that today will be a joyous and memorable occasion for everyone. Now, I've noticed there are a couple of young children in the audience. They're very welcome. They are our future students. If at all they want to run around the corridors, they're more than welcome to do so. Today marks a significant milestone as we celebrate our soon-to-be graduates. Earning a degree demands intelligence, determination, and perseverance. You have worked tirelessly and should take immense pride in your accomplishments. We share in your pride and joy, and I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each of you. A warm welcome to the families, supporters, and friends of our graduands. Your presence today speaks volumes about the impact you have had on their journey. Thank you for celebrating this occasion with us. Originating in Europe, graduation ceremonies are one of the oldest social rituals, and for over 800 years, graduates have been donning gowns like the ones you're wearing today and participating in ceremonies just like this one. Since those earliest graduations, the ceremony has remained almost unchanged, a defining feature in the life of every university and its students. Now, we all recognise that Macquarie University is not yet an ancient university. In fact, we're only 60 years young. Though we are amongst the youngest universities in the world, we are immensely proud to partake in this time-honoured tradition today. Everyone understands that youth has its advantages. Macquarie is a modern and outward-looking university. We enjoy an enviable reputation for world-leading research excellence, research engagement, and worldly impact. We are at the crossroads of Sydney's north and northwest, and we are proud because in a city of light and hope, it is education, such as the one that you have received here at Macquarie University, that empowers those from all walks of life to live the life that they have reason to value. Every generation faces unique challenges, but today's issues are particularly difficult. How we address them will determine our future. I hope your education has emphasised the importance of collaboration for the betterment of our communities, the nation, the world. As you are graduates of this university, remember to reflect on these questions. How will I serve? What is my social responsibility? How can I engage in our local and global community? Respectful engagement and constructive dialogue are essential for solving significant problems. Use the skills and experience from your education to actively participate in these discussions. As the esteemed African-American writer and Nobel Prize winner Toni Morrison shared in 1996 with another university audience, service to the individual, to the government, to the world, requires an unwavering commitment to intellectual freedom, to virtues already being challenged by apathy and mindless rage, virtues of integrity, honour, faith, selflessness, and courage. These are wonderful words and I urge you to remember them. In just a few minutes, it will be my very great honour to confer your degrees upon you and welcome you as lifelong members of that community we proudly call Macquarie University. You to the power of us. But before I do that, let me introduce our occasional speaker for today. It's a great honour to introduce Dr. Anne-Marie Nardort. Dr. Nardort is a multidisciplinary researcher with an extensive academic background in optics, forensics, and biomedical research. She holds a Masters of Science degree in Forensic Science and a Masters of Science degree in Medical Physics. Dr. Nardort further advanced her expertise by earning a PhD in Biophotonics, a prestigious degree jointly awarded by the University of Amsterdam and Macquarie University. With over a decade of doctoral and postdoctoral experience, Dr. Nardort has made significant contributions to the fields of forensic science and biophotonics. In 2020, she transitioned from academia to operational research, taking on the role of research coordinator at the Forensic Evidence and Technical Services Command within the New South Wales Police Force. In this capacity, Dr. Nardort leads and coordinates research across all aspects of forensic science, including fingerprints, DNA, digital forensics evidence and recovery. Dr. Nardort's dedication to advancing forensic sciences continues to impact the scientific community and law enforcement, driving forward the capabilities and understanding of forensic science. I now invite Dr. Anne-Marie Nardort to deliver the occasional address.
Good morning, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, members of the faculty, staff, distinguished guests, graduates, and their family and friends. I would like to begin with acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today, the Wallumedegal Gadigal people of the Darug Nation. I pay my respects to their elders, past, present, and emerging, and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today. So, thank you for the really kind introduction, and I am deeply honored to stand before you today as we celebrate this significant milestone in your lives. First of all, congratulations to each and every one of you. You've worked incredibly hard, I'm sure, to reach this point, and you should be immensely proud of your achievements. That's in your pocket. So, you know, as an occasional speaker, I try to reflect and motivate and maybe share a bit of my own experience, so I'm happy to do that today. And if I reflect back on my own graduation in 2015, when I received my PhD degree jointly supervised by the University of Amsterdam and Macquarie University, it feels actually like only yesterday. I still feel like a student many times, and I still feel like one of you, though now I need to act a little bit more responsibly. So my PhD thesis had the running title, Glow with the Flow, which was followed by a subtitle filled with scientific words that I won't repeat here, but it basically was about following tiny fluorescent nanoparticles through the bloodstream on their way to hopefully help us better detect tumor tissue. That was a fantastic project, but going back to the more general title, I would like to recommend all of you to go with the flow or glow with the flow, with your own flow. Always keep learning and maintain your own curiosity in whatever field you will be graduating today. In today's world, especially now, it's crucial not to fall for the traps of disinformation, fabricated non-content and non-critical thinking, as I'm sure we're all aware of, and I hope you will always remember that. You've got the skills and knowledge to be able to navigate that difficult situation, I think. Also, maybe reflecting back on when I was in your position, some of you might feel a bit lost at this moment in your life, as being a student can also feel like a safe place where you don't yet need to know exactly what you're doing or what you will be doing or what your career will look like. And I think many adults still feel the same way, so don't worry. When I graduated, I had a few first temporary postdoc roles until I was fortunate enough to win an early career fellowship after many failed attempts. And I still kept searching and looking around, and then eventually made a tough decision to leave academia for a research role with the New South Wales Police Force in forensic science. But all of the skills that I've learned in my time in academia have really helped me to make that role to a very impactful role. And the choice wasn't easy, and I'll never know either if it was the best one. We never know. But it was a good one, and I'm really glad I get to apply my analytical and technical skills now to help solve crimes and create a safer society. So in my current role, I constantly apply the critical thinking skills that I learned at Macquarie University, as well as many of the transferable academic skills that you all would have acquired. Critical thinking, attention to detail, collaboration, clear communication, and perseverance, very important. You might not land your first job interview, not maybe even your second or your 20th, but by using self-evaluation and inviting feedback from interview panels, for example, you will eventually land a job. Or keep going for those grant applications, you will one day probably be lucky. You could try a second job, a third, maybe you'll start your own company. Whatever you do, do it with dedication and passion. Take care of the people and the world around you and be accountable to yourself and others. That's what I would like to give to you today. So let me share a couple of anecdotes from my forensic research experience because it always, sounds very crime scene investigation. People like it. So, in one case, for example, investigators asked us whether pigs would consume a whole human body without leaving a trace. We only know this from Hollywood anecdotes, and there was no scientific literature out there on this very topic. So the next point, I'm sifting through 6 weeks of pig poo, trying to find, in this case, there were human teeth that we sourced ethically from the Sydney Dental Hospital, trying to see if we could find them in this pig poo. And we did find some pieces of teeth. So pigs can eat human bodies, but you will find some evidence left behind. Other questions, you want to test a novel forensic detection test for urine, but the target protein can be at very different levels amongst different people. So, in that case, you'll need to combine and swirl a few bottles of the liquid gold and develop and validate your testing. So these experiences taught me the importance of perseverance, creativity, and a sense of humor. As you move forward in your careers, remember to embrace these qualities. Keep learning, stay curious, and don't be afraid to take risks. Today, I'd also like to take a moment to recognize the diverse paths that have brought each of us to this point. We all come from different backgrounds with varying levels of privilege and unique abilities. And not everyone will have the same grades or degrees, and that's perfectly okay. Despite all these differences, you have done your very best, and that's the greatest achievement of all. Our individual journeys and experiences are what makes us unique and valuable and build strong societies. Some of you might be here with parents, grandparents, and lots of family and friends, and they are rightfully very proud of you. Others might be with a smaller group or have traveled from far away, and your family and friends might not be able to be here. And regardless of your circumstances, you're here for yourself and what you have achieved, and nobody can take that away from you. So again, congratulations to all of you. I wish you the very best for your future endeavors. And your journey is just beginning, and your possibilities are endless. So good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Nardone. I really like that glow with the flow. I think that's my new phrase. And, your comment about making ourselves accountable to ourselves and others reminded me of a quote that I was reminded of on the weekend from US President Teddy Roosevelt, that each of us should be called to do what we can with what we have where we are. That the world is constantly changing around us, but what can we do with what we have where we are? Graduation is such an important part of university life. Colleagues and I always look forward to these ceremonies and to conferring degrees on those who have met our requirements for such awards. I now call on our Acting Registrar, Sam Ricketts, to formally certify the eligibility of those who have met the requirements for these awards.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I certify that all the candidates being presented here today and those who are absent have satisfied the requirements of the Academic Senate for the degrees they are to be awarded. Would all candidates for admission to degrees please stand?
In the name of Macquarie University Council and by my authority delegated from the Council, I admit each of you present here today, and also those who are unable to join us, to the degrees for which you have been qualified. Congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Science and Engineering. I now call on Professor Linda Beaumont, Deputy Dean, Education and Employability at the Faculty of Science and Engineering, to present the graduates. Professor Beaumont.
Thank you. We're a dynamic faculty driven by the spirit of discovery, striving to nurture the next generation of science and technology innovators. We endeavour to be the best for the world. We deliver world-class education to enable our students to reach their full potential and work with our communities to discover and innovate with sustainability at our core. We have a wonderful mix of science and engineering together in a single faculty, which means that we can conduct research from fundamental science through to developing new technologies for the 21st century. I'll give you just a few examples of the exciting work that's underway in our faculty. In our School of Natural Sciences, our researchers have developed a science-based system for managing rivers, which is now used around the world. And researchers in our Centre of Excellence in Synthetic Biology are engineering microbes to turn agricultural waste into sustainable products, building a new bio-based economy. Astronomers in our School of Mathematical and Physical Sciences are answering the big questions, such as how the atoms that make us all up were forged in the explosion of ancient stars. And they do this using equipment built here at AAO Macquarie. The AAO is a dedicated team of scientists and engineers who make specialist equipment to work with the world's largest telescopes to enable astronomers to explore the cosmos. In our School of Computing, our researchers are making fundamental advances in security and cryptography so that we can trust the information technologies that our lives now depend on. In our School of Engineering, we're helping to build the next generation of communication technologies, such as 5 and 6G mobile networks. And in our Department of Applied Sciences, we work with industry and government partners to develop solutions to challenge problems such as how to prevent the Queensland fruit fly from devastating fruit crops. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, People and Operations, I present to you the graduates from the Faculty of Science and Engineering whom you have admitted to degrees or awarded diplomas. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering and Honours in Mechatronic Engineering with a Bachelor of Commerce, Eleanor Rocher. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours, Class 1, Lamia Sayara Audrika. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Sami Beaumont Chankaya. Mahit Chowdhury. Edward Gordon. Xingyo Ma. Damien Macquarie. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours. Tamsin Ahmed Dipto. Ali Reza Ajani. Alphon. Raman Ashok. Miles Attard. Said Mohammed Bakabilla. Chen B. Darcy Blackman. Jordan Cairns. Sam Cook. Laith Darjazini. Angus Houston. Dylan Kaser. Nathan Corges. James Macris. Lachlan Mills. Nishalan Mohammed Noor Alam Shah. Jiyu Hun Pak. Chi Pang. Nikki Sherpa. Luke Smythe. Benjamin Senpederi. Ryan Thompson. Lachlan Tripoloni. Liam Weiss. Joshua Wong. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Electrical Engineering. John Go. Yash Shirley. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours Class 1 in Mechatronic Engineering, Sarah Bernard. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Software Engineering, Yulei Ho. Nathan Shahin. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Applied Finance and Bachelor of Information Technology, Kao Sun Nguyen. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Game Design and Development, Isabel White. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration and Bachelor of Information Technology, Nathan Horton. Ashrik Zayan. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Cognitive and Brain Sciences and Bachelor of Information Technology, Connor Ellum Sanders. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce and Bachelor of Information Technology, Ace Edwards. Dylan Faint. Hayden Fowl. Pio Tay. Rahul Kapoor. Prablin Kaur. AFA Coyote. Nicholas Kwok. Isabella Lloyd White. Nokai V. Yun. Jordan Obst. Nicole Pinto. Ryan Poole. Rahul Rajesh. Anushka Ravolji. Wei Wang. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Media and Communications and Bachelor of Cyber Security, Cameron Turner. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Cyber Security, Al-Farouk Al-Ramini. Jordan Ashjury. Saeed Bajukaev. Anthony Bale. Maximilian Belcher. Alfred Bock. James Brayan. Caden Burkett. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Key Cassis. Jason Devine. Conrad Zwanek. Connor Finlay. Max Froelich. Sean Johnston. Cameron Jones. Rhythm Kakaria. Benjamin King. Navaneet Krishna Kiso Kumar. Harrison Nath. Jeremiah Magsuki. Harup Mali. Lachlan Miller. Amir Yashar Musavi Azizi. Fee Nguyen. Antonio Panabianco. Gurjot Singh Panasa. Thomas Pereira. Danush Poultry. Nathaniel Roberts. Daniel Shin. Majid Sobi. Ilan Stern. Samuel Stribic. Elizabeth Suka. Alana Tamaji. Madeline White. Gary Ewan. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Game Design and Development, Adnan Ahmed. Tyler Aronson. Zishwan Bai. Jack Evans. Connor Finlayson. Ryan Finucane. Tien Di Heng. Vincent Lin. Mingli Meng. Ryan Minchell. Reese Patton. Cooper Shore. Eric Shen. Oliver Sugo. Kurt Tykoft. Dylan Wejasinger. Zeyu Osman Wong. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science. Christy Buchabeke. David Bryant. Vincent Bush. Andrew Case. Nima Chaudhry. Massimiliano Chilino. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Tegan Davis. Jonathan De Bono. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Claudia Fava. Alyssa Federley. Dorothy Fadilo. Jackson Morris. Nicholas Raki. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Alexander Russell. Matthew Shamoon. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Shoshana Spillman. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Christiana Stone. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Applied Statistics. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Teresa Wilson. Limian Zhang. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Engineering in Electronics Engineering, Sandaria Guntapoli. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Philip McMillan. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Mir Shadman Said. Russell Murray Santiago. Yu Zhen. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Engineering Management, Ram Abdallah. Abdul Rahman Ahmed. Mien Yuzair Akhtar. Billianbet Amgalabata. Pebblezan Amasola. Anne Grace Hafancia Burtis. Jatin Bhatia. Zain Nadeem. Devi Shireen Dalal. Shririsha Damodar Naidu. Swarali Guzar. Samir Hassan. Savor Isra. Yusuf Jabber. Muhammad Abra Jawad. Sherwin Jijo John Cletus. Swathi Kantha Raju. Latorn Lopedroj. Meshat Lubabad. Benson Michael Edison. Mohsin Mortasavi. Rashida Mupala. Adwaith Prabhakaran. Shashank Punashetty. Karthik Radhashekar. Syed Mohammed Afzal Rizvi. Jason Sanjaya. Margaret Samiento. Crystal Tabonas. Oyunbata Serenamid. Zelmi Thangmadak. Andrea Santos Valaroso. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, People and Operation. A higher degree by research is awarded to a graduate who has successfully completed a program of study in which the defining characteristic is research. Our Master of Research is a 2-year full-time equivalent research training program consisting of research-based coursework, postgraduate research training, and a major research project. Graduates have focused on a specific research topic to produce a thesis of up to 20,000 words in preparation for a doctoral degree. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Research. I'm going to read the graduate's name and then the title of their thesis before you can applaud. Thanks. Lachlan Anderson for a thesis titled optical fibre sensors for hostile environments. Teresa Bell for a thesis entitled Microparticle Levitation and Cooling in an Axial Magnetic Trap. Sakura Madhupadi for a thesis titled Accurate Distance and Battery Capacity Estimation for Battery-Powered Electric Locomotives. Thank you. The Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to graduates who have demonstrated the capacity to conduct research independently by forming a distinct contribution to the knowledge of the subject and to afford evidence of coherence and originality, shown either by the discovery of new facts or by the exercise of independent critical power. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Philosophy. Dr. Pravan Kamer Dahal for a thesis entitled Properties of Ultra-Compact Objects Near the Trapped Regions. Dr. Joseph Descola for a thesis entitled Maximum Penalised Likelihood Estimation of Cause-Specific Hazards with Partly Interval Censored Data. Dr. Down Young Ho for a thesis titled Analysis of the Laplacian on a class of non-doubling connected sums and manifolds with quadratically decaying Ricci curvature. Well done. Dr. Adrian Miranda for a thesis entitled Topics in Low-Dimensional Higher Category Theory. Dr. Masood Daga for a thesis entitled Numerical Simulations for a Secular Chain Reconstruction Development. The University Medal is the university's most prestigious academic award and is awarded to students who have demonstrated exceptional academic excellence throughout their university studies. I present graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours Class 1 with the University Medal for Mechanical Engineering and recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Mitchell McVeigh. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, People and Operations, that completes this morning's presentation of the graduates from the Faculty of Science and Engineering.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I call on Claudia Fava, who graduated with a Bachelor of Science, to speak on behalf of the graduating group. Claudia.
When was the moment that you realised you're a little different, unconventional, someone who didn't quite follow the crowd? For me, it was when I dressed up as Albert Einstein for the Year 6 book fair, thinking that since he was in textbooks, he was the perfect choice. Another moment was when I carried a microscope slide in my school bag, just in case I bled at school and had the chance to collect a sample and examine it under a microscope. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, university staff, fellow graduates, family and friends, my name is Claudia Fava, and I've just completed a Bachelor of Science with a major in astrophysics and in chemistry. Throughout my time at the university, I've explored the universe with a deep sense of wonder. A wonder I've been fortunate enough to share beyond the classroom using Macquarie's social media pages to inspire future STEM students. But today, I have the absolute privilege of speaking to you, the generation shaping STEM right now. I want to begin by expressing my gratitude to some very special people, beginning with each of our younger selves. Those of us who followed our curiosities and dared to pursue careers in science, technology, engineering and mathematics. Without them, we wouldn't be here today as graduates of the Faculty of Science and Engineering. As we look back on our journey, it's clear we wouldn't be here without the incredible support from our family and friends. I'm deeply grateful for my family, my parents Rena and George, and my siblings Annie and Andrew, for never doubting that I could chase my dreams. Similarly, my partner Charlie, who I met in this course, has been a constant source of inspiration and comfort when I needed it most. And finally, my little nephew Leo reminds me daily of the beauty of seeing the world through curious eyes. I wouldn't be the person I am today without their unwavering love and support. I started this degree uncertain of my place in astrophysics, questioning whether I was capable of pursuing a career in this challenging field. But now I leave not only with the knowledge I sought, but with the confidence to turn this dream into reality. Hands-on experiences like the PACE project and the guidance of mentors like Devika Kamath, who both challenged and supported me, have been essential in shaping my journey. Macquarie has given me more than just academic skills. It's instilled in me the self-belief that I'm capable of pursuing a career in research. So graduates, as we stand on the threshold of new beginnings, let's remember, whether we're diving into the depths of our oceans, unraveling the mysteries of our ecosystems, or venturing into the cosmos, our unique paths are not just part of our story, they're our greatest strengths. Our time at Macquarie has shaped us into innovators, ready to do what we do best, embrace our curiosity. Because the world needs more than just graduates. It needs explorers, visionaries, and those bold enough to see things differently. And now, I'll ask you once more, when did you first realise you were a little different? Because that was the moment your journey of discovery truly began. So let's keep questioning, keep exploring, and never stop being a little unconventional. Thank you.
Claudia, thank you for your very thoughtful remarks, encouragement for us to be unconventional and curious. I think that touched many of us here today.
O mio bambino caro
the scientific to the transcendental, distinguished guests, can you please join me in expressing our appreciation to Angela Bauer, who is the founder and artistic director for Coast Opera Australia. Please also join me in thanking our musicians on the organ, Heather Moen Boyd, and on the trumpet, Bruce Helmers. I would also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank representatives from our alumni community who have generously offered their time to ensure that today runs smoothly. So can you please thank them as well? And finally, please join me in thanking our technical staff who ensure that the proceedings can be seen and heard, not just for those here today, but also on our live stream. Graduates, today marks a significant transition in your relationship with Macquarie University, but it is far from the end of your journey with us. From this day forward, you will join an extensive Macquarie family, a global network of over 234,000 alumni spanning more than 150 countries. This is just the beginning of the rest of your lives with us. We will look forward to welcoming you back on campus for alumni events, further studies, or simply to reminisce. Graduates earning a degree brings opportunities and privileges, but also responsibilities. Commit to a lifelong learning and inquiry, set ambitious goals, continue to work hard. All of that has taken you this far. But please also remember the people who have helped you along the way, many of whom are here with you today. To acknowledge their contribution, can I ask all new graduates to please stand? Now, place your testaments on the seat behind you, turn to your family and friends, and can I ask you to please give them an almighty round of applause? Please remain standing, but can I ask you to turn this way? On the dais are representatives of the academic staff who have supported you throughout your journey. Can I ask you to please join me in thanking them? Graduates, please pick up your testaments from your seats. The official party will soon leave the graduation hall, followed by the graduates. As we do so, our organist will play the traditional recessional music of graduation, Gaudiamus Igitur, which begins with the Latin lyrics, Dum sumus juventes. This song whimsically speaks of youth and old age, the brevity of life, the inevitability of death, state, city, and happiness. Now, may I ask everyone to please stand? Shortly, I will lead the official party out, followed by the graduates. I also invite you to all enjoy some light refreshments outside. To the graduates of Macquarie University, my warmest congratulations and best wishes for futures filled with success, satisfaction and happiness. In closing today's celebration of your achievements, I say again, Gaudiamus Igitur. Therefore, let us rejoice.